Hey guys, it's Stig here and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys kind of like a slightly different video. In this video I'm going to be explaining to you guys some of the ways and some of these sort of tips in order to actually get Advanced Warfare early. Now obviously this is a big controversial thing at the moment because obviously Advanced Warfare comes out in roughly 2 weeks, just under 2 weeks. So a lot of people are trying to get the game early, and obviously YouTubers like me really want to get the game early so they can sort of record videos, and also people want to get sort of a head start on the Call of Duty sort of community. So obviously a lot of people are wondering how to get the game early, and obviously you may know a few days ago there was sort of like a leak where basically somebody on the PlayStation 3 managed to get Advanced Warfare early. So the games are slowly starting to roll out, but obviously we've only seen a couple that have rolled out so far. So like I said, today I'm just going to be bringing you guys kind of like a few tips on how to get Advanced Warfare early. Now first of all, I'd just like to mention that obviously these are not all guaranteed to work, and I'll talk a bit more about them in a second. And again, these have not actually been personally tested by me. There's one I'm actually going to test out this year, and hopefully that's going to work. I'm pretty sure it's going to work, and again I'll explain that in a minute. Now the first tip I'm going to be giving you guys in order to actually get Advanced Warfare early is using websites like Craigslist or eBay. Now obviously these are websites where basically you have to talk to people. You can also use Gumtree. Again, I think that's just a UK site, I'm not 100% sure. But again, both of these sites, basically with Craigslist, is you basically advertise your product, and basically you have to actually go and meet somebody to get that product, and obviously you hand over the money while you're actually there. So again, the good thing about that is obviously you're pretty much guaranteed to meet the person. So if you're in a situation where somebody's trying to scam you, at least you're going to be face to face to them, and obviously you can smack them in the face or whatever you want to do, just in case they scam you or anything like that. And obviously that's the other cool thing about that, apart from eBay, because obviously eBay is mainly down to sort of shipping and postage. So if you get scammed, if you send somebody 80 quid or something, and they send you maybe a piece of paper and it says no returns, and you don't have a clue where it's come from, basically you're fucked. You got no way of actually finding out where this person is, and basically you've just lost a load of money. So like I said, Craigslist is kind of a good thing, but you do actually have to meet somebody. So obviously if you're a child or something like that, maybe you're under 16 or something like that, then obviously make sure you take your parent or an adult, just in case anything does happen. Not 100% sure if it does, it will, obviously just in case. And with eBay, I sort of do recommend eBay because obviously people get early copies, but then they actually list them on eBay for something like 5 times more, whatever they can get for it. But again, you could get scammed on eBay, so I wouldn't really recommend them, but they are two sort of tips and two sort of options. Now the next tip I'm going to be telling you guys is to go to actually small shops. I haven't actually personally tried this in my area, but again you guys can actually try this in your area if you have sort of, I believe they call them mum and pop shops in America, I think that's what they call them, but basically they're kind of like little retailers, little shops where they sell video games, but they haven't got these sort of big chains like Game, because obviously Game have got chains with Activision, Treyarch, you know, you guys know what I mean, EA, all that sort of thing. So with these small shops, what you can usually do is you can obviously go into the shop, and most of the time you can actually try and bribe them. You can say, if I give you an extra £100 or £200, whatever you guys want to do, will you give me the game a few days early? And again, sometimes they will say yes, because obviously they're making a lot more money out of doing that. They're making an extra £100, £200. Other times they'll say no, because obviously they just don't want to break the rules, and again they just want to sort of stick to the rules, and they do not want to break the rules. So that's another option. You can go to sort of small shops and sort of try and bribe them. Again, I know this has worked for people in previous years, but again I have not personally tried this. Another tip I'm going to be giving you guys is to actually find a friend that works at a local store. So say your friend works at Game or GameStop in America, or Amazon, not Amazon, but sort of mini game shops such as Game or anything like that. Basically what you can actually do is you can actually try and get them to get you the early copy by actually bribing them as well. So it comes on to like these small shops, the mum and pop shops, where you basically bribe your friend, say I'll give you 20 quid, 30 quid, whatever, and you can get yourself a copy while actually doing that. And obviously they'll be able to actually, if they want to do it, they'll be able to actually get you an early copy for some extra money. The other downside to that is, obviously it sounds good, but the other downside is if your friend does get caught, or somebody you know who's doing it for you and they do get caught, there's pretty much a highly likely chance they're going to lose their job, because obviously they're breaking the rules for the retailer, breaking the rules for the publisher, and they'll probably lose their job. So that's another downside, but again, that is another option. The final option I'm going to be bringing you guys today is actually one I'm going to try this year, and this does require a little bit of extra money. This is actually to have a flash JTAG or RGH Xbox, because if you don't know, I've actually been doing this over the sort of year or so. I haven't actually done it with Call of Duty yet. I've done it with Titanfall, games like that. Basically what you can actually do is, if you have a flashed Xbox, flash basically means that the sort of hard drive, not the hard drive but the disk drive, has actually been modified so you guys can actually play backed up games. So what you do is you basically go onto any sort of torrent website. I know I'm sort of promoting torrents, but I'm really sorry about that, but you know what, guys, you guys know what I mean. You sort of go onto the internet, download a torrent, and you basically burn it to a disk. It's pretty simple to do. I've been doing it for the last sort of 6 months or so, and I believe it's pretty much the exact same with a JTAG. Sometimes you can actually download these sort of files and install them straight to your JTAG or your RGH, and sometimes you guys can actually get these games pretty much possibly a week to 4 days early. I know I got a few games when I tried this on my flashed Xbox, and I've had games such as FIFA 15 a week early, Titanfall probably about 4 days early. So it's actually a very beneficial way in order to actually get games early, because obviously you're not doing it just for Call of Duty. You could be spending 80 quid paying your friend to go and get a game, when you can actually go ahead and you can buy a flashed Xbox or JTAG, which you can actually find on eBay. If you guys don't know that, you can actually buy that for something like 80 quid. I spent 82 on mine, I think it was, and obviously over the last 6 months or so I've managed to actually get all the games that I want, such as Titanfall, Destiny, all those kind of games. I've managed to get them at least a week to 4 days early. So obviously that's another great way in order to actually get games early, and I do think that's what I would recommend. If you guys can't, if you don't sort of trust the other sort of tips I've been giving you, such as Craigslist, eBay, small shops, and a friend working at a shop, then again this is actually a very beneficial way, because obviously you guys can actually do it straight from your house. Obviously you just need to make sure you have a modified console to do this. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please comment below what you think your best tip could be, because obviously I would like to know if any of you guys are actually going to go and try this out. I've given you guys probably about 4 tips in this video. I'd just like to know if any of you guys are actually going to be using any of these tips, or whether you have sort of your own tips, and obviously you can comment them below, and it'll be interesting to see what you guys are actually going to do. Otherwise, some of you guys may just wait to the release date, which is officially the 4th of November, but again, if you pre-order the Day 0 edition, you can get it on the 3rd. But like I said, comment below on what you guys think you might be doing for Advanced Warfare, whether you're going to wait till the release date, or whether you're impatient like me and you're actually going to be trying to get the game early. Like I said, I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please do not forget to give the video a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video on my channel. Yeah.